Maybe like me and you did not expect to see this as the next pitch meeting. I'm behind on pitch meetings, I know, but I want to check this one out because I only watched like the first 2, 3 episodes and I was like, I'm good. Also, my sister was in this show up through episode 2. And so didn't, not the reason I stopped watching it, just, I watch a lot of his videos and I'm like, it's the same thing. But it was cool seeing her. But I figured let's check this out because I didn't expect him to do a pitch meeting on a game show, essentially. So let's check it out.
So, you have a new show for me?
Yes, sir, I do.
I read the title
Seems
of your
closer.
email, and I gotta say, I'm super pumped about this idea.
Well, great.
So tell me, what the heck is breast games anyway?
What?
What is
No, it's Beast Game.
Tell me, what the heck is breast games
Why is he
anyway?
whispering?
What is
No, it's Beast Game, sir.
Oh. But it's hosted by Mr. Breast?
No, Mr. Beast.
Oh, okay. I completely misread that email. I guess I'll still hear you out.
Okay, well, sir, see, Mr. Beast is like the most popular
was very
YouTuber in the
into
world,
this.
right?
Oh, popularity. That can translate into money.
Yeah, and this guy's all about money. He gives away a ton of cash and sells so much stuff to kids.
I like the cut of this guy's jib.
What the hell's a jib?
That's a boat thing rich people understand. I'll talk to Mr. Breast about it. Okay, so what's this show?
Well, we'd have Mr. Beast
Mr.
make like
Breast.
the ultimate game show.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, it basically means he'd do Squid Game, but for real. He's really into Squid Game.
He is.
I don't think we'll be able to kill any contestants. We haven't reached that level of dystopia just yet. But we're working on it.
All right, I guess we could just have them drop from platforms or walk away sadly.
That sounds fine.
So this show would have a big cash prize, and we'd start with 1,000 contestants.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's gonna be so many of them that Mr. Beast's gonna keep looking at them like, wow, they look like ants, or wow, they look like a horde of zombies.
Hey, that's a little dehumanizing.
Kinda.
A little
Dehumanizing the
bit.
peasants is tight.
So he's gonna dangle
The
a bunch of money in
peasants.
front of these people and get them to show the worst sides of themselves.
Wow,
Yes.
it really is like Squid Game.
Yeah,
right.
except for real. He's also gonna have guards with masks like in Squid Game, and he's gonna have a hoodie like the Game Master. The
That's right.
players are gonna be numbered.
Amazing. Hey, do you think it's a red flag that he watched Squid Game and identified not with the players, but with the people running the game?
No, I do not.
Great, just checking. So I guess there's going to be players that the viewers can identify with.
God.
Well, whoa, not for a while.
Yeah.
What?
Well, with 1,000 players, it's not like we could really get to know any of them until
Makes sense.
most of them are eliminated, and that'll take multiple episodes.
I guess that's fine. People will eventually care. So what are these games?
Well, we're going to start with everybody on squares, and then we're going to see if we can bribe some of them to eliminate themselves.
Okay.
And so then some people, they're going to do that. They'll leave.
What's the
They
game?
will do
I'm
that.
getting to the game.
All right.
So then there's like rows of the remaining people.
Okay.
And then one person per row has to
Why is he so
self-eliminate or
mad?
the whole row gets eliminated.
So that's like...
So people are going to scream at each other and
Yep.
peer pressure each other, and lots
so
of people are
upset.
going to cry because a lot of people will have joined the show to try and get them and their families out of poverty.
It is pretty hilarious.
And then we get to unceremoniously drop them through trap
Laughing.
doors into the abyss like human props for our amusement.
I do want to watch that happen. So what was the game, though?
I'm getting to the game.
Are you? Because so far it just sounds like convincing people to leave the show on their own.
This is the game now.
All right, I'm
I'm
listening.
getting
And then
to
the
it.
remaining people have to build little stacks with
God.
some blocks, and the 100 people whose stacks fall, they gotta leave.
Oh, yeah, all right. I mean, that's something, kinda.
And then we're gonna try to bribe the people that are left to leave.
We're bribing again. Okay.
Yeah, but if you accept the bribe, your whole row is eliminated.
That's
So
right.
is this Mr. Beast show just Mr. Beast trying to get people to leave his Mr. Beast show?
No.
Okay.
Also, people trying to get each other to leave the show with words.
All right, maybe I'm not getting it. Maybe tell me about some other stuff you
not
have
getting
planned.
it.
We're also going to have this thing where there are a bunch of people in groups of threes placed in cubes, right?
Right.
And each group has to convince one person amongst themselves to leave the show. Or like people are split into big groups and put up on these big towers.
Oh,
This is where my
towers. That
sister
sounds promising.
Yeah, and each
lost,
team needs to
unfortunately.
convince people from their own group to just leave the show.
Oh my God. Okay, are there games where that does not happen?
Yeah, there's like a game where everybody has to try to drop a red ball at the correct time, and a game where it's like trivia questions. There's a
What?
potato sack race.
Oh, well, at least this show won't be too expensive to make if it's just little
Oh,
party
God.
games like that.
It's gonna be the most expensive reality show ever made. Wait, I'm thinking it might be nice to build a city.
You want to build a city?
Yeah,
Build
Mr.
a
Beast
city.
likes that kind of thing, so I
Yeah.
figure we build an entire city for these players to play with little red
live.
balls.
All right, well, I guess we can build an entire city so Mr. Beast can have people peer pressure each other into leaving and play with little red balls. Amazing. But there's got to be some spectacle in this thing, okay? Kick it up a notch.
Way ahead of you. I was
Okay.
thinking there'd be a pirate ship game where the players have to fire real cannons.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, so that's going to be really fun.
That does sound fun.
And obviously we'll have Mr. Beast try to bribe them into not doing it. Well, if someone volunteers to leave the show, then we just won't do that thing.
So they'll be standing at the cannons, but if one of them wants some money, they're just not going to touch the cannons?
That's right. And then we'll also have a little side quest where people try to win an island.
What are you talking about?
Like if some people want, they could try to win an island, or else they just go like hang out at a resort for a couple of days.
What does one even do with an island as a prize?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
And at a certain point, I was thinking we have Lil Yachty show up. He's a rapper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he'll be there for one of the games.
And what's he gonna do?
He's gonna be there for one of the games.
He's gonna play?
No.
He'll perform?
No, he'll just stand around and watch and not say much of anything
That's
at
right.
all.
And I guess the contestants are gonna freak out because they'll be such big fans.
Well, you know, if they even know who he is, there's a good chance they don't, and then they'll have no reaction whatsoever. But that's a risk we're gonna take.
Why?
Because
that works.
And so then as more and more players leave, we'll finally get to know some of the players and their stories and why they're doing the show, and people will be able to start rooting for them.
Wow, well, sounds like the last few episodes are gonna be pretty sweet.
Yeah, and we'll have them play games against each other and form alliances and lie and cheat.
Savage. Savage, even.
Yes, sir. I can't emphasize enough how much better the show's gonna get with fewer contestants.
Well, how about we start with less contestants and have the whole show be good?
Hey, shut up, and that's all gonna lead to the grand finale.
Oh boy,
Have
what's
the
the big
whole show
spectacle
be
of a
good,
final
yeah.
game?
A fierce head-to-head competition between the two final players where there's like briefcases and the money's in one of the briefcases and they have to like hide it from each other.
Oh, like
normal,
running around, like zipping around the towers?
No, like on a table, but the other person's not allowed to look.
Right.
Something wrong?
I don't know. I feel, is there? I think it might be tough to get people to enjoy the show you've described to me.
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because see, I'm thinking we give away the biggest cash prize in TV history.
Oh.
Because as you know, if you break a record with a thing, that thing is automatically good.
Is that how that works?
It might
Automatically
be. Well, then let's
good.
just go all in on that then. Throw enough money at this thing and it'll get number one on some lists.
On some list, yeah, sure.
Hi,
Oh my
this is
God.
Ryan George from The Thing You Just Watched. Please enjoy this slideshow from The Thing You Just Watched.
It's still all just the craziest faces, of course. I mean, obviously, like this one was good, just like that other. What was that other crazy one that he did? That was on his channel though. Let's see. I forget the name, but the one where he was acting like Mr. Beast. Yeah, this one. When YouTuber products are dangerous. Kind of reminded me of that. Yeah. I thought maybe he would add something in there like that, but that's a good video. If you haven't seen that, very funny. Check it out. But that was good. Again, I didn't finish the show because my sister, she lost after episode 2. I think I watched one more and that was pretty much it. It's the same like all his other videos, you know, and so you got like an existing IP essentially bringing him over to Amazon, and it broke a lot of records because it was huge, $5 million for a grand prize, but they gave away so much money just in the first episode. I was like, how are they going to keep this up? But it wasn't that engaging for me to keep watching though. That was just me because I already watched a lot of his videos, so I already know the shtick. But did you watch them all? Let me know in the comments. Was it a good show? Should he do it again? Was it a good show? Should he do it again? Is there going to be another season of this? Are they going to keep doing these? I feel like he could. I think it got really good ratings from what I remember. So, you know, there's that. Funny stuff, though. I like how he highlights a lot of different crazy moments from the show, but also like how will people gravitate to this that don't know who Mr. Beast is? It's hard for me to remember, like... It's one thing I have to kind of remind myself is that while he has so many subscribers, millions and millions, hundreds of millions, there's still a lot of people that don't know who he is. My dad actually, when he called me to let me know my sister was on the show, he was talking to me like I didn't know who Mr. Beast was. Like, yeah, there's this guy, Mr. Beast. Like, he does these, you know, game show type videos and things. I was like, Dad, I know who Mr. Beast is. But it reminded me that there's a lot of people that don't know who this guy is, even with the hundreds of million subscribers that he has. Still don't. But funny stuff. Your favorite part in the comments below as always. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.